Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. This is your host, Jesse Jackson Kalraitha, unpacking the latest news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for your latest on the hit list. Nampo FC coach Fortune Ahab is optimistic his team will remain competitive when the 2024-25 football season begins. The police club managed a third-place finish in their debut season of the Debmarine Namibia Premiership. After gaining promotion, the team made a few key signings such as Brave Warriors right wing Absalom Imbodi from Tigers that boosted their performance and ambition to become a formidable team in the league. One of their star performers was Rivaldo Prince, the 21-year-old winger who finished as the league's joint top goal scorer and has since been picked up by Malumo Gallants in South Africa DStv Premiership on a 2-year deal. Attacking midfielder Wing Ben Namib, 24 years old, was also among the players gaining recognition and Brave Warriors selection in game time in the COSAFA Cup, along with club mates George Franz and goalkeeper Erasmus Aikenge. The first event of the Namibia Gymnastics Federation's second national qualifying event for women's and men's artistic gymnastics, abbreviated VAG or MAG by insiders, concluded on Friday at the Creed Gymnastic Club at Marua Mall. The event's results were crucial for gymnasts in various categories, including the International Development Program, Level 7 High Performance 3, Junior Olympic and Senior Olympic levels, as it determined their eligibility for the upcoming national competition in October. Among the participants in the female selection, Jane Strauss competed in level 7, scoring 6.6, while Ngai Handura, also in level 7, scored 6.5. Mila Barnard, competing at high performance 3, achieved a score of 8.2, while Ariana Silva Moodley in the International Development Program scored 9.1. Sureshni and Andrew, competing at the Junior Olympic level, earned a score of 6.9, while Ala Thornburn, representing the Senior Olympic level, scored 4.8. The men's artistic gymnastic in the male selection, Emmanuel Cooper, an all-rounder Senior Olympic level gymnast, scored 8.1. James, that is Milner Sindano, a specialist Senior Olympic level gymnast, secured the highest score of the event with a 10.4. Outspoken football pundit Jephte Gawab has continued to spit venom towards what he calls an inconsistent Namibia Premiership administration. Just last week, Gawab questions the NFA's leadership on the strategies being implemented for promotion and relegation. He again this week blasted the association's leadership for being reluctant on issues pertaining the association. I am writing to formally express my concern pertaining the inconsistencies and misinterpretations of the rules governing the method to be used to promote and relegate clubs to form a different NFA leagues. I believe that these issues are undermining the integrity of our football competitions and eroding the trust that clubs, players and fans place in the governing body of the NFA. Gawab said he feels such issues, if left unattended, will continue to damage the credibility of the league and NFA. He urges the Football Council to review its stance on rules governing promotion and relegation and ensure that they are interpreted correctly and applied consistently. On to something different now, and it was indeed a fist of action. That is, VRS defeated OK Moria with 45-27, and Windhoek Gymnasium defeated PSG Pro Ed Academy with 27-26 in the semi-finals of the Under-19 Super League. The Standard Bank School Sport Rugby and SSR Under-19 League. We have more highlights for you.
Hello viewers and welcome to the highlight package for the Under-19 Super League semi-final match involving Samsung Windhoek High School and OK Moria Bears. The action started off with a bang. There we have VIS on the attack, but that try did not count. Scored in the first minute. It was unfortunately not acknowledged, but the first point came from the boot of Bertus Narp with a penalty in the second minute, handing Moria a 3 points lead. He added another one in the 6th minute and stretched the lead of Moria to 6 points. Joshua Moller, the fullback of VIS, then hit back for VIS in the 8th minute. He rounded off an attacking move and dived over in the corner for the first try of the match. He also added the conversion and handed VIS a 1 point lead with 7 points against the 6 scored by Moria. Marcel Klein, the hooker for VIS, then crashed over for the second try of the match in the 12th minute. Moller had brought his kicking boots and added the conversion, pushing the score up to 14 points for VIS and 6 for Moria. Janu Erasmus then crashed over the captain of Moria for a try in the 19th minute. Narip added the conversion and trimmed the lead to a single point, making the score 14 for VIS and 13 for Moria. Sami Sumbramoni then showed a clean pair of heels to his opponents and touched down in the 29th minute, stretching the VIS leads to 6 points, making the score 19 for VIS and 13 for Moria. Peter Jan Stradom then touched down in the 34th minute for try, and Moller added the conversion. It was the 4th try, and this made the halftime score 26 in favor of VIS and 13 for Moria. When play resumed in the second half, Eljo Struijs, the Bunnes inside center, scored the 5th try in the 41st minute. Moller missed the conversion, but the score was pushed on to 31 points for VIS and stayed at 13 for Moria. And then some solid stuff by Ethan Sinden, the right wing, who touched down for the 6th try in the 49th minute. Moller added the conversion and stretched the gap, making it 38 points for VIS and 13 for Moria. Vian Martin then hit back for Moria with a try in the 52nd minute. Narip added the conversion and made the score 20 for Moria against the 38 scored by VIS. Jano Rasmus gave chase and then caught up with the ball and dived over for another try, the 3rd try on behalf of Moria in the 56th minute. Narip added the conversion, but it was VIS who had the final say, and Joshua Miller, fullback, crashing over for the 7th try on behalf of VIS in the 60th minute. Moller converted the try and made the final score 45 in favor of VIS and 27 for Moria. This means VIS advance to the final and have all to play for. And that concludes our highlights package for this match.
Now that was some great entertainment, and of course the NTV team was there to bring those matches to you live. More to come, which will be the finals, and of course we are all looking forward for that. And of course the NTV team will once again be there to broadcast that one for you live. We will now visit the marketplace, and after this it is your take. Do not go away.
Today we are going to learn how to bake.
Welcome, everyone.
Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Today on Your Take, Namibian boxer Fillipus Nghitumbwa will face Japanese Yukinori Oguni for the International Super Bantamweight title on 13 October in Yokohama, Japan. During a press briefing today in Windhoek, hosted by the MTC Sunshine Tobias Boxing and Fitness Academy, co-sponsored by PST Bet, promoter Nestor Tobias announced that the team will depart for Japan on 7th October. Mario Ngula was at the press conference and compiled this for us.
Sambunda, Ndongo, and of course now we got guys like Matheus Eita, John, Energy, the list go on and on. So this guy, what I just mentioned, he's in the world rating, or was in the world rating, or been world champion, or they are future world champions. And of course, like you know, Fillipus Energy, one of our top boxers, and is rated in the top 10 in the world. And that is a big achievement, especially from a country like Namibia, where we really don't have like equipment, we have funds. And of course, what we have managed to produce this. Normally in this, if you talk to world-class boxing administrators or promoters, those people, they got TV right, they got big sponsors, but they're struggling to produce a world champion or a world-rated boxer. But yeah, we achieve it, and that's a big achievement for us, and we're very proud for ourselves. So Energy, Fillipus, he went to Philippines last year, rated number 5. Of course, he went to fight against John Riel Casamiro, where he lost very controversial decision on point. And of course, we bring him back. He said, oh, come, let's go home. But we're not going to go and sleep. We're going back to the drawing board. Start working hard. Yet, so far, he had already 2 fights for WBO regional titles, where he won, and he went back to in the top 10. I believe now he's number 9, and of course, that number 9 is very high rating in the world. And now he got another opportunity to fight in the Asia again. This time in Japan. He's gonna fight against Oguni, Yokohama from Japan, and on the undercard of Samero, the guy who defeated him racially. So all this fight will take place in Yokohama, Japan, on the 13th October. You know, the pound for pound super bantamweight champion is from Japan. That is just a good thing, him to fight in Japan, because the victory there is gonna lead him to fight for the world title. You know? So, and of course, we also in negotiation with the promoter, him to get the rematch with Casamiro. So this fight is very important for us. Now it's why we work very hard to get this fight, and we're working very hard in the gym to be in a top shape. He's already in a good shape. Been sparring already with the top class sparring partners. So he's ready for the fight. But we have to tune up, work on few mistakes. Because in boxing, in sport, you have to work always. You have to correct your mistake all the time and to get better and better. So that's what we've been doing. In energy, come the 13th October in Yokohama, in Japan, we will produce another stunning performance to get him in a very top three to go to the mandatory and to get the world shot to the world title. So, of course, it's not easy to get fight like this. It's about connection. It's about work, hard work, and so on. And of course, we have also to thank our sponsors, MTC, our main sponsor, PST Bet, our co-sponsor, to keep us together, for sure, to maintain the standard of boxing in the world from here, Namibia. So because without that funding, we're not going to be where we are today. And of course, it's also hard working from our team. Of course, the boxer themselves. Like I said before, if someone telling you is going to fight for the world title, you must ask him, where are you rated in the world? Are you in the top 50? It's not a lot of guys can answer you, because you cannot fight for the world title if you're not in the top 50. That's why we always try to do regional titles. It's very expensive. But if you want to achieve something, you have to do those titles. And of course, energy is ready for the 13th October in Japan, Yokohama, against Oguni, who's a very high-rated boxer. And also had a technical draw versus Casamiro. So that fight, just a fight made in heaven for us. Okay, that's such an opportunity. Because we are very confident. Of course, it's not going to be a walk in the park. It'll be a tough one. But energy can do it. We can do it. Energy, opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for Namibia. It's an opportunity for Africa. So let's go there and do our job. For a while, let me give energy opportunity to say something. How you feel? Are you ready? Are you for the fight? To be feeling very blessed to get the opportunity again to perform in Asia and in the home ground of the world champion, pound for pound, who's fighting. He's gonna fight also now. About 2 hours to go. He's fighting, defending his title, and of course, just talk to the nation. I don't want to talk to you. I don't also want to fight for you. They not only organize for you, arrange for a big fight for you, but you have to go there and fight yourself. Talk to the nation.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. First of all, just want to thank my sponsor, uh, our main sponsor, NTC, and also PST Bet. And I also want to thank my personal sponsor, Elimo, for this big opportunity again. And I'm also like thank my big man here, promoter, is always making connection. And also want to thank my sparring partner, Nata, John, Charles Cinema, and all of those guys. And Mukungu, I saw and Matthews 8,000, the beast is also here. And I also like to thank my coaches for always keeping me busy every single day and always make sure that energy is on the field, is energy is on the gym. So yeah, yeah. Like I'm saying, like on this fight, yeah, we will be ready for the guy. We will be ready for this fight, and we can wait on October 15, and I will make sure that I will bring it home. I'll make sure that the victory will be back home. I will make sure that I will beat this guy. So nothing will stop me beating this guy. I don't even care what people are saying or what anyone saying about me or about this guy. So as long as I'm going there and make it happen, and yeah, so can't even wait October 15. Thank you.
Well, I guess you have to go represent your country with pride there, Energy Nghitumbwa, who will be flying all the way to Japan. We will once again visit the marketplace before we bring you the Paralympic segment.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Now, already after having won a gold medal, Lahya Ishitile came second with 12.19 seconds in her 100-meter T11 semi-final on Monday evening at the 2024 Paris Paralympic Games in France. However, she did not qualify for the 100-meter T11 final. Priority was instead given to an athlete from Venezuela, Linda Patricia Perez Lopez, that came third with 12.19 seconds in her semi-final. Only 4 athletes with 4 guiders and runners qualified for the 100-meter T11 final that took place, or that will take place, that is tomorrow night at 20:04. Sport Rep sent a query to the International Paralympics Committee, but we did not receive a reply as to what has happened there. After this, it is Ario Hart with standby or with the latest international news. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It's the US Open that continues. It's going to be week 2 this week, and it is a big result in the women's side. Of course, Coco Gauff, the defending champ in the women's division, out of the tournament. She lost in the 4th round, and better for Aryna Sabalenka, number 2 seed. She beat Elise Mertens by 6-2 and 6-4, so she's the highest seed left in the tournament. Good result also for Beatriz Haddad Maia. She's from Brazil. She beat Alina Kaliskaya from Russia 6-3 and 6-1, also through to the 4th round. In the men's side of the draw, it is Novak Djokovic, the big seed that fell over the weekend, but better for Alexander Zverev. He's from Germany. He beat Brendan Nakashima. He's from the United States 6-3, 1-6, 6-2 and 6-2, also through to the 4th round. And then Taylor Fritz, number 12 seed, he knocked out number 8 seed. It's Taylor Fritz beating Casper Ruud. He beat him in 4 sets as well to advance to the 4th round. And then number 3 seed, Daniel Medvedev, always a threat on the hard courts. He beat Fabrizio Belli of Italy comfortably in 3 sets to advance to the 4th round. On to Formula One motor racing news, and it is McLaren that still creeping closer to the team of Red Bull. That is in the Constructors' Championship after the Italian Grand Prix the past weekend. There's just 8 points at the difference. It is Red Bull still leading in the Constructors' Championship by 446 points, but now McLaren 438 points, just 6 points behind them with 8 races to go. Ferrari in third position with 407 points. In the individual racing calendar or the standings, it is Max Verstappen still leading at 303 points. He's his lead, and he's got a lead of 62 points over Lando Norris on 241. But Lando Norris every Grand Prix doing better and getting closer to Max Verstappen. Charles Leclerc third, 217 points.